How's it going, guys? So today I've got my second week of Foot Champs highlights. As you can see, this was the team we were going into the weekend league with. I bought that team near Trent to play as a CDM. Now you're probably wondering, well, you might not be wondering, but I accidentally paid an extra million coins for the Sabio. Yeah, I messed up a little bit. I was, just out here, put my feet up, watching the football, and every now and then I was checking the market to see, obviously what's going on. If the cheaper one's been listed. I saw 0.823 or something like that, but it was 4.823 instead of 3.8. So we had to sacrifice some areas of the team a little bit compared to what we had, but I did end up bringing in this team near Mbappe. Now, I don't know what it is, but he wasn't that good, and I ended up actually switching the team up a little bit after the first 4 games or something. So as you can see there, we got a 4-0 rage quit in the first game. It was a pretty comfortable game, as you can see there from the stats. It was just ridiculous. I absolutely dominated him, but should have been more, to be fair. Now into the next game, again it's a pretty solid meta team, but again I saw that Laporte in the team, and I thought I've got to get at him. He isn't the best defender on this game. But again, like I was saying, this Mbappe's, I wasn't that impressed, considering he cost 4.5 mil or whatever it was. I'd probably stay away. I think I didn't use him before the patch, but I heard that he was pretty decent before the patch, but after the patch he just feels butchered. I think it's to do with the pace, and see we give away a penalty here. I don't know what it was. Well, again, this weekend I wasn't really feeling too good again. I was struggling in a lot of these games, but I think it's because so many people are using overload ball size now in defence, and this guy wasn't. To be fair, I just had a bit of an off game. I think I played these games on Saturday. Saturday evening I played the first 4. I don't know what it was. I was just struggling, and again you see another pretty solid team, but again he got Vertonghen, and he's got, I think it was Benjamin Mendy, he had it left back as well. A few weak spots in the team, as you see Mbappe with the ball there into Eusebio. Now again, Eusebio I enjoyed, but he doesn't feel the same as when I used him the first time. Don't get me wrong, these highlights will probably make him, again, like I said with R9, he'll make him look like a god, but I don't know, it was a bit questionable. As you saw there, that's how I was lining up in game. I had Trent as my right centre mid and Cancelo at right back. This was game number 4. Again, a pretty solid team all round. As we find the ball to Neymar now. Again, Neymar was one of them players where he ended up having to go when I sold Mbappe, but he'll probably be back for this weekend. Maybe not for the weekend league, but definitely he'll be in my team for qualifiers, because I can only have 4 icons, and you'll see my team, I believe, after this one I show you my team. I switch it up a little bit as we actually go 1-1 here. I felt I got a little bit aided, but it was a nice finish from him as we get the ball out wide to Maradona here. Maradona with the right foot, and we're back up 2-1. Now this weekend as well, I would just say that I did pretty decent. I did all right. We get a bit lucky there, but I think it was deserved, the luck. Eusebio again here. Again, we're getting a bit lucky here, but I'll tell you what, this guy goalkeeper was saving everything. I think he took a little bit to rage quit here, so and then there we go. And that's the team I changed to. So we bought in Pele. We got normal Mbappe, but we also bought in that De Jong. And as you can probably see on the bench there, I did do that Daniel James. Obviously I recorded this section of the clip yesterday, I believe, when I'd already completed him, and just set it in because I haven't changed my team up just yet. Haven't opened my rewards yet either. As there we go, Pele on his debut gets the goal. Now you probably see the webcam box has gone a little bit bigger. It's because I was streaming on a different channel, so I had a different webcam overlay and stuff like that. So you just see a box for around a few games, I believe. That was game number 5. This is game number 6. Again, a pretty solid team. Eusebio with the ball here. He does a little bit of left stick dribbling, not too much. Pele, scoop turn to Hullet. Hullet with a bit of luck, drag back. Again, I think we get a bit lucky here. Poor clearance from him. De Jong, you know, though, pushing it up into Hullet. Hullet to Eusebio. Eusebio, first time across the keeper. No keeper saving that. We get the ball here, then back out on the wing into Eusebio. Nice little drag back, great angle to Hullet. Hullet to Pele. Pele with another finish. 2-0 up. I thought it was 3-0. I don't know, maybe I'm like, oh no, because the other guy rage quit my bad. I've lost drag, I'm losing the plot. As we get the ball to Eusebio here, Eusebio with another first time shot. Maradona on the wing, nice little bit of skill. Finds it to Pele. Pele to Eusebio, Eusebio back to Pele, and Pele to the back of the net. This guy just wasn't rage quitting either. I don't really like games like this when you're just like 4-0, 3-0 up and someone doesn't rage quit. Now this team as well, I looked at it and I thought, damn, that's a pretty solid team. Like teams like this and meta teams, like regardless of what anyone says, I know that I feel like the main difference between a team like mine and a team like this is I get a few more lucky bounces going my way. But I think we actually managed to get a 1-0 rage quit pretty quickly. I think he took a little bit of time to leave, but that, like you see there, that is how we were lining up. Pele on the left strike, Eusebio on the right. He didn't actually rage quit. I thought he did rage quit. Oh, I think he rage quit the second time asking. There we go. But yeah, this team as well. He ended up playing Delict at CDM. Oh, it was so annoying to break down. As you can see here, we didn't actually get the first highlight until the 65th minute. Pele, nice little scoop turn. This guy was just horrible to play against, to be honest. It was so defensive. But we get the ball here with Eusebio. Eusebio to Hullet. Hullet just trying to find an angle even into Maradona. Maradona with a finesse, and he ain't never missing them. Maradona's left foot is magical, to be honest. If you get a bit of play, Hullet here, get the pass into Pele. Pele to the bottom right hand corner and then there. I think he actually gets a. Oh yeah, this. Look at that. Van Dijk lunges and it just goes over bloody. So I couldn't believe it. However, he did say sorry. So, and it was a 90th minute. He was never coming back. But this team, again, pretty solid. But he's got Kane up top. And as you can see here, no highlight until my kickoff. I get a kickoff. Eusebio with a fake shot. Creates a bit of space. Gets lucky here, but Neuer all weekend was annoying me so much, man. He just felt cracked. Neuer and Van der Sar, probably two most annoying goalkeepers. Like to Stegen, I think I've come to expect it from him. But Manuel Neuer and Van der Sar, they're so annoying to come across. And Lloris was another one. I think this game, I remember this game so much. So I get unlucky there, and then Moise Kean with the left foot, and then we didn't actually get another chance until, well, we didn't actually get another highlight till the 75th minute when the ball gets to Eusebio, fake shot, drag back, finesse, 1-1. I was just relieved to have scored at this point, to be honest, because this was such a frustrating game. But then we get it out to Adama, the super sub. Now this is why I have Adama as a super sub, because he just bullies his way and uses his pace, gets it to Pele with the goal, and I won't say I was happy at this point, I was more relieved. I shushed him because he played like a complete, look at them stats, just look at the stats. He played so toxic that game. This was another pretty solid game though, or solid opponent I believe we came across. Oh no, I had to include this, people like this, right, I don't know, I was almost thankful at this point because I was playing awful. He clearly had finished his games and was just, give it, or couldn't get the next rank, so just giving people the win. But we will take that. I couldn't complain, to be honest. We get the ball here with Eusebio to De Jong to Pele, and another card, right? That road to the final card from Sevilla. We get a bit lucky. It's so annoying to come across. I think it's like Diego Carlos or something like that. He's so annoying, and also that flashback Louise is pretty solid. But we actually conceded here. We get another chance here though. De Jong to Maradona back to De Jong into Pele, drag back into Eusebio with the goal, and it's 3-1. This guy ain't ever coming back here, and to put the nail in the coffin. Pele back to Hullet, Hullet to De Jong, you know, nice little bit of play here. De Jong to Eusebio as we get lag spike, and Eusebio ended up finishing it. Now, oh, I couldn't believe that this was my first game on was it Monday, I believe, and I come across a team like this. I was like, oh no, not this. And then, as you can see, we scored early on, and then this guy just played so whatever, boring. But again, look at Adama here. This is what I mean about having Adama as a super sub. As we get the ball to Eusebio with the near post finish, and I think he ended up scoring here. Oh no, he didn't. We ended up getting another one. I remember this. Mbappe just showing his pace late in the game. He might as well get the third. Finish it off. Ball roll, create the angle for the finesse even. Let me get it in. I believe this was game number 14. So we're coming to the end of it. As we get the ball hit, as he has the ball here with Neymar into Cruyff, and we go 1-0 down in the 51st minute. I wasn't happy with that, to be honest. We get the ball Pele here. We get a bit of lucky, but we needed it, and then he moves his goalkeeper. We fire it near post. We're back in it 1-0. It goes for extra time. Very boring game, like I said. Into Mendy into Hullet. Hullet just carrying the ball like he does so well. He overcommits with Zambrotta. We find Mbappe. Mbappe going to cut it back to Pele. Pele with the finish, and we seal the win there. This was game number 15. Very solid team. But I said before the game even happens, we end up winning it. We go 15-0 in our first 15. Even though we do go 1-0 down. This guy was pretty annoying to play against again, as you can probably see by the minutes of the highlights, but I will try and get part 2 out tomorrow. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll try to get, like I said, I'll try to get part 2 out as soon as possible, so you get a nice finish there. And I will probably be uploading rewards, because I'm planning on opening my Team of the Week packs. I've got 4 saved up, and oh shit, I just gave away that. And I've got obviously some 100Ks and stuff like that. And you see there, we ended up making it 2-1, and I believe Mo Salah, who I did actually use as super sub, into Eusebio with a nice little finish there, and yeah, we ended up making it. Well, no, does this guy score again? Nah, there we go. We ended up making it 3-1. I think I'll show you the fact that I ended up 15-0. It was a pretty solid start. I mean, there were some questionable games where, well, especially on that Monday morning, Monday afternoon, there were some very questionable games. Gameplay is very questionable, but we ended up managing to basically grind through it. But yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed the video, do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, make sure you follow my Twitter and stuff like that, and I will catch you guys. As you saw by stats there, look. Look at the stats, 62% possession for this guy. Oh, it was painful to play against. But yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, or maybe even later today, I don't know. I'll see whenever I can get it uploaded with part 2.